Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. As promised, we are here today to start our course on the tribes of Northeast. So, whenever the term tribe, what it comes to our mind? Basically, it is an ethnic category, right? Ethnic community which lives in different parts of India. So, here in this particular course, we would be only discussing the tribes, different tribes that are presently available in the parts of Northeast. As we know, Northeast is culturally diverse state which has lots of flora and fauna with very hidden resources. So to know everything in detail, we are very much happy to introduce this particular course to you all. So this program would not only help to crack different examination but would also enhance your knowledge too. Even you can also pursue research on different topics that are being discussed here, like a particular tribe of Arunachal Pradesh, you can say Apatani, right? Their culture, their tradition or economy and so on. So you can pursue any of the research topic. uh, why I'm suggesting this? Because there are very less research are being conducted in Northeast. So we are, as the citizens of India as well as the world, we have some kind of responsibility towards the society, right? So in order to do such kind of thing, we are enough to take a step. So, so whatever passionates you can pursue for it. So here in the whole course would be divided into various topics such as introduction, where we would give a brief introduction to the states which we are going to discuss. For example, first we would be starting Arunachal Pradesh, right? So we would be discussing the boundary, yeah, its history behind Arunachal Pradesh and so on. Means in a bit brief discussion on it. Then we would move forward to its economy, about its people, resources, flora and fauna, culture and tradition, and so on. So ultimately, we try to focus the entire state with few of the slides of presentation. Right. So in due course of our lecture, we would also provide you some information from the examination point of view. And finally, some multiple choice questions. If any one of you would want to pursue higher education on these particular topics, kindly contact us. The link would be provided in the description box. So before starting the course, let's know the duration of the entire course. So this entire course would be completed within 10 to 12 weeks of time, and within this span of time, we try to cover the entire Northeast. Right. So today, as we are in a first class, let's be more flexible and touch to only few points. So today, our topic of discussion would be Arunachal Pradesh. Right, as we have promised that we would be starting the state from alphabetically wise. So from tomorrow, we are good to start a new beginning with a full swing. So let's get started. So this is the entire pattern of the course. As we know, Arunachal Pradesh is a land of rising sun, and most of the examination this particular question used to come. Next, let's understand about its some boundary line and a brief introduction. Basically, Arunachal Pradesh is a land of sun, right? So it is determined by an imaginary line called Mcmohan line. So now question come, what is Mcmohan line? Here I have also mentioned things to remember. So this Mcmohan line used to come in various examination. So this is an imaginary line, or you can say a demarcation line between Tibet. Now question comes, which part of Tibet? These the southern part of Tibet and northeast region by a British colonial administration called Sir Henry Mcmohan, for which this particular line is called as Mcmohan line. In the year 1914, in Simla Convention. So here I would like to mention Simla. It's Simla, Simla, not Shimla. Shimla Agreement or Convention, it's a different agreement, uh, which is a treaty between India and Pakistan. But here I would like to mention it is Simla, Simla. So it is basically signed between British administrator, that is Mcmohan, and Tibetan representative. So if question comes who is the Tibetan representative, then the answer would be Lawson Satra. Right. So if you have any doubt regarding the pronunciation that I have been made, kindly share your view. But presently this particular line is between China and India. As we know, Chinese has forcefully occupied the area after Sino-Indian War in 1962. So whenever the question comes, when did Sino-Indian War occurred? The answer would be 1962. Right. So does it recognize it as line of actual control? So for which many of the sources we'd find it is a Mcmohan line, or you can say line of actual control. So now let's talk something on Simla Convention. Basically, why this particular convention, or you can say treaty, had happened. So in order to give the status of Tibet, this step was being taken. Basically, during that particular time, there was a chaos between different states, right? So this particular step was taken in order to settle the mutual agreement on various questions concerning the interest of several states of continent of Asia, and it is one among them, right? It basically all the treaties among Simla Convention would try to regulate the relation of the government and concern for peace, for which the entire state has been demarcated by a particular line. So this is about the Mcmohan line. So basically, when we talk about Arunachal Pradesh, in the western part of Arunachal Pradesh, there is a boundary of Bhutan, right? So it is covered with the boundaries and the states like Assam, Nagaland, and so on. So now let's talk something on the history of Arunachal Pradesh, how the name Arunachal Pradesh has come. Arunachal Pradesh was established as a state in India on February 20th, 1987, but it was initially a union territory which has been carved out of Assam. It was known as Northeastern Frontier Regency, which is known as NEFA. So we can say NEFA was the earlier name of Arunachal Pradesh, right? So basically on 20th February 1987, Arunachal Pradesh has got its statehood. Right. So this is about the history of Arunachal Pradesh, a little bit about the class. As I have already mentioned, today would be a little bit flexible, and from tomorrow we'd be in a full swing. So that's all for today. Hope you would like our effort. Thank you so much.